Good morning, my little fellow weirdos. I wanted you to see much. There's the munchies. Oh my. I just saw something. I think it's from a TikToker that I found rather interesting. She said that Portland, Oregon figured out how to get rid of ICE, how to have them move along in your city. This is fabulous. They got up to do business in San Antonio. You need to have a permit, and not just a permit stating ICE activity. You have to specify what you want to be in our city as a group to do. I was like, oh, I know there were stories about towing ICE vehicles if they're like parked, but I'm not sure. Some said that was not true, some said it was. But this is something you can't wiggle out of, because the conditions and the rules set in it are very specific. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. You know how we all keep saying the states and the towns have their own business, and you can't just wander in there and start doing shit without the people from that state and town knowing you're doing that. If it's on a public level, it's not just one or two. So of course I did my research. Let's read that and let's share. This is not from her. This is from San Antonio Permits for ICE is all I wrote. To get an ICE permit in San Antonio, what type of permit you're looking for, as there are many types of permits issued by the city and county for various projects. ICE is not a specific type of permit. You'll need to specify the kind of project you're undertaking. For example, are you building a fence, doing plumbing, putting in a pool, excavating, kidnapping and abducting? Oh, that was mine. Sorry, that wasn't the AI responses. Got a little excited and carried away. And then it tells you how to identify where to go. Oh my word. And think about this. In the permit, just being present. If you get injured while they do their little thug-booted maneuvers of grab, twist, throw down, and detain, and click cuff, since they didn't follow the rules or didn't have the permit, that's a pretty nice payday, because they did not follow the rules and you got injured because of that. Oh, girl. My suggestion: every city, town, borough, any place that has their ability, that make their rules for their area, call a special meeting and get your fucking pens busy, people. I know, like, the federal government has a recess in August. August is quickly coming to a close. And I have not mentioned this, but I'm getting a little worried when school starts. Are they going to stalk bus stops? Because if they take and detain your child, they know you will come down. It's their child. And once you're down there, they can take you as well. They're using these children as bait. We've already seen that. You take the child while they're in school, parents are going to come rescue their child. Or try. Any parent that loves their child, that fucking cares, would do that. And that's what they're counting on. And I have not voiced it yet until now, but I am a little didn't want to really put it out into the into this world, you know, but be aware that with school starting, I wouldn't put it past them to be stalking bus stops. Please be careful. If you're a parent and a kid that's going back to school, or like in Arizona stuff, they start at the end of August because they get out in May because it's just getting too effing hot. And they don't have air conditioning. That's way too much for the schools. In most of them. Be careful. If possible, just take them yourselves to school. Don't have them standing out, or have a parent staying at the bus stop, which a lot of people do anyway. But yeah, my suggestion, if you're somebody who makes all those your calls every day to your senators, your state senators, and your or your federal senators and representatives, get on that phone. It's Thursday. You got today and tomorrow. Get on that phone and tell them that is the topic today. Tell them to get busy on making some laws on the books immediately, stating that to conduct any type of business that interacts with the public, you must have obtained beforehand a permit to operate. We want to know who's in our town and what they're doing before they just decide to roll up and start doing it. Call your people, because as soon as 9 o'clock rolls around, it's only like 7:30 right now. As soon as 9 o'clock rolls around, y'all get your little beep, 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 beep. Hi, yeah, hello. I want to suggest that we do what Portland, Oregon has done in our state, in our towns. A permit either statewide or each town. You cannot go, ICE or anybody, if you're conducting business as a group and you're coming in and you're interacting personally with the public out on the streets, you need to have a permit so we're aware that you're out there and what you're doing. So I think this way, not only does it legally say you can't come in here, but we have a recourse when people get injured that they can sue, because now there is a law that says you have to do this. We were not aware that you were here because you did not follow the law, and now we have injured people, and we don't intend on having to support them or their medical stuff. You are going to do it because you injured them in an illegal operation. Thank you very much. That is how easy it would be. If you want to write down, go to the transcript and write down, just read the words, go ahead and do it. If you think my words We're better than what you could say? Be my guest. Hell, you could play what I just said and say, I just need you to listen to this because this is exactly what I want to say, and let them hear me say it. I don't care. I don't own those words, okay? And if it's going to help other towns and cities to keep themselves safe from ICE, use my fucking words. Use my damn voice. I don't care. But do it. And the politicians out there, y'all listen to this because it's working in Portland. We all need to do it. Let's put them on the run to try to catch up. Gavin Newsom, there was things in the past that I was with him, but right now, Gavin Newsom and Portland, Oregon, I know he's not from the Portland, okay, but what he's doing in California and what Portland's doing by repelling ICE and corralling them into this little corner instead of them corralling us. That it was what needs to be done. We all need to start with the way Gavin Newsom in California's response to them. And you've seen how they're in different, like Oregon and California, how they're all holding up their phones, videotaping while they're yelling, shame, 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 shame. There are some who are doing it because the $50,000 bonus and shit like that. You can shame. You can shame some of them. And once one retreats, the others don't feel quite as safe if they see that their people, their hearts are warming up and breaking through. They're not going to have those guys to protect themselves anymore. That might make some others that are even the hardcore ones think about, yeah, but I can't take the whole crowd on myself. I could with these guys, but I can't with just two of them. Do it.